What is up, YouTube, man? Today's a happy day. It's been a long time since we looked at Creampuff here. Calypso, my wife's car. If you remember this is her 92 Mustang, little 50 LX. This thing is a Creampuff because it is a Creampuff. But it's new wheel day. Hey, who doesn't like new wheel day? It's the best kind of day. All right, so this is my wife's 92 daily driver. She does daily drive this thing, so it is kind of dirty. It is what it is. She loves this car. But I got a lot of updates for you to kind of show you guys about this. And we've been working on updates really since last summer. And I'm just now kind of getting around to putting on the car. I've been really busy with these two and with everything else going on in life. But hey, we got some new stuff to show you today after we put on the wheels, or do some new wheels review here. But man, look at this. I tell you what, you know the addiction is real when you've got this going on here. You got LMR boxes everywhere. Thank you, LMR, for taking my paycheck. And then you've got, you know, of course, the three girls here. So here's the deal. Her car has always ridden like crap. And I actually started recording a video back in summertime. So I've put on rear SVE springs. Dude, it is so hot, man. Oh yeah, that's pumped.
There we go. I think these are done, bud.
And I put on rear Koni shock. Pull the shock off. Yeah, look at this thing. Oh my God.
That's your problem right there. Well, a big majority of it.
That's a big problem.
Let's see about this.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit better, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so much better. Shocks. I've got a set of Konis for all four wheels, and I've got the LMR SVE springs. I'm running on all four. I've got the front ones I haven't put on. I haven't touched the front end yet because I've also got caster Camber Plates. So the front end keeps missing. I don't want you to see the wheel yet. Let's skip past it. You can see that here. So she's having some problems here with this wheel. The caster keeps going in, or the camber keeps getting popped out in it. So we're going to try to correct that while it's in the car. If not, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the alignment shop tomorrow and just get the camber fixed on this wheel here, bring it back out, because what's happening is it's so bad, it's been so bad for so long that she's wearing the inside of the tire out. But this car is always driven like a tank, like a Jeep, really bad. The springs aren't on it, were way too low, way too stiff. And the new springs in the back, the SVE springs, gives it just enough drop. So she still has a little bit of a drop in the back. You see the front's pretty low. So this will probably raise the front up a little bit once we get the springs on, and the Koni shocks. And then I've got some, you know, caster Camber Plates. We're gonna try to do all that if we can in this video. But yeah, new wheel time. Oh yeah, one more thing. It is a daily driver, and yeah, she's got some battle damage here, but it is not her fault. But before we go any further, I'll show you a quick little video explaining that mishap. Okay, hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't have my microphone hooked up like I normally do, so it sounds like crap. I got a fan going up here. You may be wondering why Calypso Creampuff right now is hanging up here in the air. And if you look close enough, you also may be wondering why there's a gouge on the front of it. So my wife got very lucky, and brakes went out of her, all four wheels. Taking my son to camp this morning. And basically she's going up to a stop sign. She was taking back roads, thank goodness. It didn't happen on the highway. And she went to go stop at the stop sign. There's a truck in front of her. Car wouldn't stop, so she made a decision to either run into the back of the truck or veer off to the stop sign. Thank God she decided to veer off to the stop sign, and thank God she wasn't going too fast. So she laid over a stop sign on its side, completely down. And of course hit the car with the bumper. There's no damage other to the car other than the front bumper, thank God. All right, so I decided to get the car home. Found out that the passenger wheel was leaking brake fluid everywhere, and it lost pressure from the passenger wheel. Came home, took the wheels off, and look what I found. I'm gonna show you a picture here. That is how you don't put a brake line on. It was not the car's fault. It was definitely not my wife's fault. And it was not the part's fault. It was the guy who installed the hose. It was his fault for putting a massive loop in it, and the thing had been rubbing against the tire this whole time, enough where it wore a hole in it. So anyways, a little detour. Not doing the front suspension yet, but we are. putting on stainless brake lines. So I've already got these on the front, and I got one for the rear. We'll do when we get this up on a lift. And I got the brakes bled, so she's got a nice firm pedal. She's gonna be good to go now. But guys, hey, you like your new wheels? Are you ready to see them on the car? Huh? You ready to see them on the car?
Yes.
All right. I'll get right to that after I show you. First, I'm gonna wheel it in like this. This is a back tire because this is a 275. Yep. All right. I'll show you when it's done. Yeah, ponies, of course. We're going to keep the pony look because this car deserves it, and it deserves the 17-inch ponies. So, yes, putting the 17-inch ponies on it, I think it was perfect for this car. Of course, the Calypso and the ponies, in my opinion, look really good. Her ponies are in pretty bad shape. They're not horrible. I've seen way worse, but you know, the clear coat's peeling. They're faded. They're original. But here we are. This is the LMR special. Everybody knows LMR. Everybody knows what they can do here. So what they can do is order you a set of wheels and tires, but they're 17s instead of the 16 inches, and they come with a 17 by 9 in the back. I opted to get a 9. She really does not need a 10 in the rear of this car. So 17 by 9 in the front, 17 by 8 in the front, 17 by 9 in the rear. So we got a 275 tire and probably a 245 up front. LMR's great, guys. I'm not sponsored by them, just in case you're wondering at all, by any means. They're local. I jumped online. They had these as a package deal. Ordered all 4 of them, wheels, tire, combination, caps. They come in just like you see them here, ready to go, bolt on the car. They're 4-lug, ready to go. Came in one day. I ordered this on Friday afternoon. Saturday at like 11:30 or 12, everything came in. So the car needs to be freshened up. So this is going to give her a freshened look. Of course, we got new springs and new shocks to put in the front. We got camber plates, and I've got new headlights for her because hers are already getting yellow and nasty. But I'll be honest with you, I don't like them. I got the smoked headlights, guys. I didn't think they're going to be this dark, but they're way too dark. I don't like them this dark. I know it's a personal thing, personal preference thing, but she needs the car to be as visible and the headlights to work, you know, as good. But see, so it would look nice on the Calypso. I've seen Calypsos colored Mustangs here with the smoked headlights, and they look really good. But this case, I'm just going to go back to clear. So I'm going to return those and get new clear lights for her. All right, man. Had to hurry up before it gets dark.
That was nice.
What do you think?
Looks nice.
What do you think, babe?
Looks really good.
Totally different, right?
Yes.
Look at them shiny new wheels. Caster's got to come up a little bit on that, but yeah, those are. Look how bald this was.
Yeah, my driver one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually this side that's got the camber issue. The other side's actually pretty good. I'm going to try to lift it back up, but I wanted to. No.
This is a good wheel.
Yeah, the good tire. They were all good, but the problem is you wore them out. You didn't do it, but actually this is a back wheel. Look how concave it is. The other back wheel's the same way. So the back tires were shot. This one it's got some decent tread left, but even it's wearing on the inside. Mm-hmm. This one was wearing so bad on the inside, you're about to blow out.
Yeah, I know. That's why it was scaring me.
I know. You don't like scary stuff. Hey, look at it, dude. It's sick. Oh, it's sick. Look at it. Look, a whole new car. Oh, my God. Damn.
Now, can you make it go faster?
Yeah, we can put some gears in it. They're just too dark. I also got you a new battery box. I forgot to tell y'all that. I got a battery box for her. She's missing the battery tied down, so I just bought a new box because it comes with the block. Her battery died. We put a new battery in it and didn't want it to go flying. You know, she hit a pothole or something, so We're gonna get the proper tie down battery box for that. But yeah, you can look at that caster on that. Look at that. I'm not caster, the camber on it. So I know it's getting dark, but I wanted to show you guys and you.
You guys first.
Before it got dark, you can see how pretty this thing looks. We'll look at it in the sun tomorrow. The car's dirty. It's not even clean. Alright guys, there you have it, man. It's the next day. Car was just disgusting, so I decided to go ahead and get it washed for you. You can at least take a look at it and see it. Now it's not so dirty. So anyways, it looks good. Try to get the alignment done as much as I could on it, but these caster camber plates are maxed out, which is kind of what I was afraid of. I didn't even bother taking the alignment shop, but I lifted up. I got the caster plates out as much as I can. They're stock camber and caster plates, so they're limited even with the pin drilled out of them. I got them out as much as I could until they stopped. So guys, this is why you need to go with aftermarket caster camber plates, is when you drop a car like this one's been dropped, you'll have tilted in wheels because you can't get the camber right. So we're gonna put those on next, and then we'll go ahead and put our front springs on along with, I guess, the Koni shocks. So that, and I got our battery tray replaced, and I fixed a fuel smell. Like the car had a, I guess almost like a varnish smell to it. It had a kind of a leak. So what I found out was a canister, a charcoal canister, had a line broken on it, and probably the charcoal canister itself has some really old fuel sitting around it. When you got that, it turns into a kind of a varnish smell. So every time you drive around or put around, especially stop and go with the windows down, it had a really sweet smell to it. Not quite like you know, like coolants. It smelled like varnish to me. It smelled like bad gas. But anyways, I found that, and basically the line was just cracked on it. So I kind of rigged something up. I'm going to order a proper line for it. So this was busted here. So it's got a crack on it there. And then this had just fallen out. Somebody had tried to repair it. Didn't have a good, didn't make a very good job of it here. This is all crinkled in. And anyways, the line was basically falling off of the solenoid. A little bit on the loose side. That should have been tighter. Ta-da! Well, we're making pretty good progress. I had to close the door because every time I decide to pick up my camera and hit record, for some reason, the neighbors could not have their yard done for 3 months. But the second I come out here and hit record, and that's not very often, it just always coincides with the neighbors getting their yard done with very loud power equipment. So I have to shut my door so you can hear me. So we are on to putting the caster camber plates on, and unfortunately, guys, I paid for this so long ago, I don't even know what these are. I want to say they may be Steeda. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure. They're not stamped. Unfortunately, I don't have the box for it. I cleaned up the garage a few times. I got a door lock actuator here from LMR. I got Koni shock instructions. I got the front springs here. And somewhere in this garage is gonna be isolators. Front spring isolator rubber bushings. Right here. Oh, what do we got here? What is this? Where the hell is this? Guys, you know your problem's real when you can't figure out what was purchased when and where. The isolators, that's what we want. Yeah, I really don't know. I've looked everywhere. I looked in that box. It doesn't matter. These go on one way. You can't screw them up. You want to make sure your adjustments here are facing up, of course. And then otherwise, you just line up the holes, guys. Bolt it in place. This will sandwich on the bottom. The plate will go on the bottom. Sandwich up top. So this will go into your place, kind of where your stock locations go. The springs we're putting on here are the LMR springs. I know I already mentioned that. Just compared to the Hurst springs she had on it before, this spring is incredibly stiff. I'm not sure what it is, but you can tell it's about the same height. So the car ought to ride about the same height. She's got a good stance on it now. This is probably going to ride a little bit higher just because it's newer. This is probably sagging a little bit, but this guy also has a progressive rate, which I think is going to make her ride so much better. Now, of course, she's going to go in like this. You want the flat spot up top, and then the coil of the spring will go towards the back of the lower control arm. That's important. All right, put the bottom plate on first. Put on the spacer washers here. Then we'll put on the top plate and screw it down. That easy. Okay, I don't know how much of that you didn't hear because audio likes to go out of my camera all the time. So GoPros are really great cameras. It's the big hammer, got the top isolator on. The bottom one just doesn't want to fit. It looks like this is an LMR isolator. It's brand new. It's real hard. Obviously, this is polyurethane or urethane, and this inner ring is just slightly larger than this section right here. It's almost like they narrowed these springs just a little bit. And their own isolators don't fit it very well. Alright, at this point I should tell you, do this at your own risk, guys. This is not the correct way to install your spring, okay? I choose not to use spring compressors. I think they're dangerous, but this is also very dangerous. I use a crowbar and just some muscle with a jack. But again, guys, do not do it the way that I do it. Do it the way you're supposed to do it. This is a dangerous way to do it. It's just how I do it. That's fun. And dangerous. Some new grease on these bolts here, just to clean them up a little bit. Our brakes need to be cleaned up. Definitely tell it's a daily driver, but got our brakes back on. Now we'll just tighten up the strut and go do the other side. All right, at least for the Konigs here, I do like they give you an Allen here on the top, kind of hold it in place while you tighten it up, which is kind of nice. Alright, putting the sway bar in is really a two-man job. So I got my little helper here because obviously it's a solid link and your links here. You need two people to line the links up on both sides to make sure they go through the hole, otherwise you'll fit one in and the other side will be off, and you go over to the other side to pop it off yourself, and this side will pop off and just be going back and forth. So you really need two people. So what I'm going to do, see this big steel thing here?
Yeah.
Rotate. Okay? That big bar is the link for everybody. Big bar is a sway bar. Okay. I'm gonna go on the other side. I have a link like this. It's wobbly. All you gotta do is line it up and at the same time drop it down the hole, so that like that. Okay. Okay. You have to do them at the same time. So just keep yours lined up in the hole there, and I'll be on this side. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Are you in the hole, bud?
Yep.
Me too. That's it. See, it's so much easier with two people. Thanks, dude.
Glad being on camera for like 2 seconds. That's pretty cool.
Look how big he is. Look at this. He had field day today, so he's all like decked out. What's this hippie band? Look how big he is, dude.
I'm a hipster.
How old are you? How do you know?
10.
Yeah, pretty much 10 in like 2 weeks. Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
right, let's take a look at this girl. So I eyeballed the caster and camber on it. Hey, oh my God, it looks so much better though. Look how much straighter these wheels are, guys. Like, that is already better. I haven't even had it aligned yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And dude, she's sitting pretty. It may be just a hair higher, but it's still nice and low. Man, I love the stance. It's got a nice stance to it. Nice daily driver stance. And I can't wait to go for a test drive. The front end, man, I'm glad we use those isolators because really did not want it any lower than that. But yeah, the caster is I'm sorry, the camber, I pretty much eyeballed. I mean, it is like so much better. So I'm going to take it for a test drive, loosen up the springs a little bit, and just see how much quieter it is, because the front end was always just janky, kind of clanging around a little bit. And then it needs to be washed. This poor girl needs a bath. For some reason, the front brakes on it just create a ton of dust. But look, I mean, hey, come on, man. That is an eyeball. Eyeball. Yep. They just look like they're contacting the road better. So I think I got it pretty close. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I knew just based on when I was playing with the stock ones, I couldn't get them adjusted enough that I kind of just knew, I don't know, really guessed. So I'm sure it's off. Once you put, you know, metering on it, I'm sure it's off. But God, look how pretty it looks. Yeah, let's go for a test drive. All right, I know that battery's getting low. I know her alignment's gonna be off, but it is hopefully gonna get rid of that rattle we had up front. So I need a cameraman. Did I say that already today once? I think I did. All right, I'm gonna also see if we can't find us a alignment shop tonight, but it's already 5 o'clock and Thursday, so it's probably not gonna happen. So far, nothing crazy, nope. We'll tell when we get up this road. There's a road up here that, you know, it's pretty bumpy, and I love this car. Let's see what else to do. I didn't really do much to this car, guys. I put some LED lights in the dash here. You'll see when it gets dark, just plain white ones. Helps with visibility at night. They're turning. All right, let's do this. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. Oh God, yeah. This is the road I'm talking about. Oh. I should have done it before. A good YouTuber would have done it before and after with like quality, you know, microphone. Here we go. Let's get some bumpiness here. Quality bumpiness going on, and it feels great. In fact, the alignment doesn't feel off at all. It's tracking straight, like it's perfect. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's tracking really nice. Dang. Oh yeah. Yes. Cool. This thing's driving great though, but yeah, oh, hang on. This is dangerous. Dangerous intersection. Dangerous. Oh my gosh, it's so much quieter though. The front suspension, like I said, a good YouTuber would have put microphones in there around the car or some sort of external video, you know, and you would have a much better before and after. But this thing was clanking and clunking like crazy, and it's gone. So I don't know if it was just they were shot. Ooh, it's stiffer too. That's the Koni right there is what that is. Oh man, let's body roll. Like, it feels good. Yeah. People around me are thinking I'm NASCARing it here. Warming up my street tires or something. I do love this car though. Like, I love it. Hey, your door's open there, buddy. Your camper. That's gonna suck when he drops and lose something out of it. I know, I've had that happen. Honestly, this thing is driving better. I don't think they're open. Oh my God, she drives so nice. It's steering so nice. No pull. This Camber Plates has been pretty good to me. They're pretty cool. right, well, it's always fun asking them if they can align a 92 Mustang, and they ask you if it's been dropped, and you say yes. And they say, nope, can't do that. Until you explain to them that you put camber plates on it and you understand that it's going to be fine. Just put it to factory spec. You'll be okay. So I talked to finally some mechanic that works in the back, and he knows what's going on. He had lots of these cars, so he's pretty nice, man. They're all pretty cool up there. Anyway, so we're going to take it tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and we'll drop it off, wait for it. They'll get it in the spec, and we'll be good to go. Otherwise, I think it's pretty good. I don't even think it really needs it, but I don't want to wear out these new tires either, so I guess we're going to wrap it up here. I know it's a long video. This is like 1 year in the making. It's crazy how long it took me to make this video, how long it took me to get this done on a car. But overall, I'm going to say that these Koni shocks are a lot better. Not a lot better, but these Koni shocks feel better than my 86. My 86 has the same springs. I love these LMR springs. I think they ride great. It's not stiff at all. This car rides so much better than it did before. It has a nice smooth ride, but also a nice aggressive low stance, which is what I'm after on all of my cars, really. And yeah, I can't say anything bad about the springs. I love these springs, and they are made in America. Yeah. Even factory, these are fun, man. I love it. The Koni shocks, I will say though, are better than the Monroes that are on my 86. Taking a nice sharp turn here. Oh God almighty. Man, she drives good. The car feels just a little bit more planted, so I do like these Konis. Bumpy, 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 but no longer rattling, no longer clanking, no longer jumping around like it's a freaking Jeep. Alright, man, I'm going to end it here, guys. Lots of work done on a little Calypso Creampuff here. New wheels, front and rear, new springs, Koni shocks all around, caster camber plates, LED headlights, new headlights in the front, new turn signals, everything. Just kind of gave it a refresh, which she desperately needed, and that's pretty awesome. I love this car a lot. I hope she stops driving it one day so I can drive it every day, because it's rad. But it looks way better, it drives way better, and it's dirty, it needs to be washed. But hey, thanks for watching. Hey, also make sure to subscribe. It does help, okay? It helps my little tiny baby number. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram, because if you do that, you get to see all the other crap that I put out before I put it on YouTube, which is kind of neat. Or you can just go to houseofdoula.com. It's easy to remember. You'll see my Instagram feed there and all the videos there from YouTube, as well as some events coming up, which, by the way, Fox Fest is coming up. There's more information coming out about that. It's coming up soon. It's coming up in June, so stay tuned for that. Fox Fest, this will be our 5th year. It's gonna be a big event. It's gonna be awesome. Come out and see me, come say hi. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.